think it's doing it.
But I mean, it goes on there right away. Oh.
We are live. Okay. So Kathy, welcome. Thank you everybody for Hope and Love Radio for watching. And today I have another very special guest, Kathy Coopin, the songwriter. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you so much for this, for putting me on your station. I appreciate it. Tell you about myself. Well, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I have been pretty much surrounded by music since I was a little girl. I always loved it. My mom was an artist and a musician, and we had it for generations in our family, both sides of the family. And I think my mom would play everyday piano, and I started showing interest at a very young age. And I think I was 3. She said, I got to teach her. She's interested. And she was teaching me. She thought I was reading the music, but I was playing by ear. So she got me lessons. And I was always interested, and it's all I ever wanted to do. So I was, she, she put me in whatever lessons I wanted, flute, clarinet. I did piano, vocals. I just couldn't get enough. So for me, that's all I wanted. And so I was classically trained, and at the same time I was in garage bands. So I'd go down the street with my flute. I'm 12 years old, right? So that was, yeah, it was, I never had a doubt that that's what I wanted to do.
How long have you been? So you said you've been writing songs for as long as since you've been a child. Has your genres changed over the years?
I have a lot of
styles changed?
Yeah, I have a lot of influences with my music. So I would say, and I always journaled as a kid. So I've always been a musician and a singer, and I journaled a lot. So I think probably I wrote a lot of poetry, and in grade school. So I think probably my first actual song I wrote, I might have been 12. Um, and it's just because I always listened to music and it always moved me. And I like to express myself. So that was the best way to express myself from writing. And genre wise, I mean, I loved classical. I loved rock. We had the best rock, 60s, 70s. And singer-songwriter Carole King, Joni Mitchell, some of my favorites, Led Zeppelin, and I would jam to Jethro Tull because of flute. So it was healing for me too. Music was always healing for me. And to listen to it, and I'd always pick up, oh, what are they singing? So always. And did I answer a question? I don't know.
It sounds like you had a lot of influences. Were there anybody else who influenced your music?
Well, I also, interestingly enough, I was exposed to a lot of music as a kid. Like I said, classical. My parents would take me to opera and musicals, which I love. So I don't think anything was out of the question for me. I just couldn't get enough music. But, good rock, good pop, good folk. Folk music was also big in our house. We did sing-alongs a lot. The real folk music. So I guess country's in there in that sort of fashion. And I've been told that the music that I'm releasing now sounds very retro, maybe 70s-ish. But I'm actually collaborating with a lot of other songwriters, and I'm doing a rap song with someone, which I love. I'm not doing the rap, but I'm featured as the vocalist as they're rapping. So I'm working on all kinds of genres. I've done, I guess it's called, is it trap music, R&B? Just because I am open to whatever people want to do. And if someone else wants to sing it, that's wonderful. I'm really open, and I love collaborating with other artists, songwriters, singers.
What is your typical creative process like?
It's interesting. It is often I will wake up in the middle of the night, and sorry, I'm peeking at my notes. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll have a tune in my head. I might have a full-blown chorus in my head with some words. So I have to get up right then and there and be quiet so my husband doesn't hear. But I'll go and I'll record on my phone or even maybe on the piano if I can be quiet. And just whatever I have, I just do. And then I go back to sleep and then I work on it later. Sometimes I love writing with lyricists because often what will happen is either I'll bring them a journal and they will put it to a song or to, write lyrics for a song, and I'll put it to music. That happens as well. So there's no set way, but sometimes, like I said, I will, you know, I'll find out what someone wants to do for the genre. Someone else might be singing the song. So I just bring to it whatever I can. The music part is super easy for me. Like I'll just hear it. I had recently collaborated with someone who I love working with, who is also doing the productions. And our first meeting, he brought a whole song with lyrics, and I brought a melody and some journal. He took mine, I took his. We created 2 songs that day, and we're loving them. And so he's producing them right now.
It's amazing.
So it's a lot of fun. I love it. I'm happiest when I'm creating music.
That's wonderful. Music is, like you said, it's a way to express yourself. And I think it's a lot of ways. It can do that for a lot of other people too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So what challenges have you faced as a singer-songwriter?
Well, I've been doing this my whole life. And the biggest challenge I would say is self-doubt, imposter syndrome, where you just say, I'm not, this is not good enough. And times that I've just put it aside when I go, oh, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not making it. And as a child, I wanted to be that artist. I'd imagine myself on stage. And then in my, later in life, I started teaching in the schools and became a choir teacher, which was a blast. And I realized I don't need to perform anymore. These guys are performing. So I was able to impart to them what I knew and help them with their challenges. But I set aside the songwriting and the performing part at that point. And just, I'd go pick it up again, and then I'd go, no, it's not getting anywhere. So that was a big challenge. And just recently, there was an online course that I took that I met a lot of people to write with. There was a lot of support, encouragement, mentoring. I feel that my songwriting has gotten better, and I'm writing so many songs now. So I picked it up again. So the self-doubt does keep, showing up, and I have to keep positive and know that, things take time. And right now, currently, I am wanting my music to go to sync, which is film, TV. I don't necessarily need to be singing it. And I love to be able to share my music, and I want it out there so that people can hear it, and maybe they have issues. They feel like, oh, I'm not alone, and it's healing. So you asked about my biggest challenges. I would say that self-doubt is huge for me. And I'm not alone in this. I think as an artist or singer-songwriter, sometimes we just feel like we're not good enough, and there are more people out there that are better than us. So yeah, I would say that's huge. And also finding out how to get my music out there, and meeting people and finding people to mentor me.
Thank you.
In the business end.
Thank you. What do you wish you had known when you were first starting out?
I wish that I'd had someone to mentor me when I was younger. To tell me that it takes time and to trust, and also the hard work. I mean, I do work really hard. That's not a problem. I work very hard. But maybe just not to give up. I would tell people not to give up. And like I said, I had a lot of students, and some that I still keep in touch with, that I don't know, helping these kids with confidence was big because I knew what I needed also. So I think to have someone as a buddy, to help me through everything and to figure things out together. I didn't really have that. There's one cat. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you. So what has been your biggest accomplishment so far as a songwriter?
I think, well, I'm learning production as well, so I'm doing some of the production. I think my biggest accomplishment, well, right now I'm releasing songs, and when I did this many, many years ago, things were different. So I actually had vinyl. Things were released on vinyl, and it was very different. And now I'm really proud of myself for releasing music. I have several songs out right now on all the streaming services, some YouTube videos, and it's pretty cool to get to do that. I'm really grateful because I have had the support lately that I've always wanted, and with collaborators, I think a big accomplishment for me has been also getting to meet these wonderful mentors that I have met and other songwriters and creating. So I just think creating a lot of songs. I am finishing a lot of songs and putting them out there. So I have several out now, and if you look at my Instagram bio, I have a link tree in there that has everything out right now. And I have another song I'm excited about that's coming out on Mother's Day. It's in honor of my mom. Yeah, she passed away 4.5 years ago. 4.5, 5.5. Oh, 5.5 years ago. Goodness, time flies. And this is a song to honor her. And I made a little lyric video for it as well. So that's a big accomplishment. That one has been in the works for a long time.
I'm sure the song's going to be wonderful.
Thank you.
So what do you feel has helped you become successful in your songwriting career?
Like I said, I'm still working on that songwriting career. And I got to say, it does not matter how old you are. There's always possibility. And I was ready to give up. So right now, I will say that, I feel confident that I will achieve my goals. And like I said, the goals are I hear my music in Disney and Hallmark or wherever, the ones that I have right now. That's what I've been told. Children's Sync would be really good for me. I've been told that I sound like I should be singing on a Disney movie, which I have no problem with. I love Disney. But for me, I haven't achieved those specific goals yet. And my dreams are to have these songs heard by many people. And I think TV and film, commercials even. I have a song coming out about coffee, which would be great, with a couple co-writers. But that is my ultimate dream, is to start getting them in film, TV, and being recognized. And I know there's a lot of need and want of that. And people are looking for songs all the time, the music supervisors. And I'm starting to reach out and finding ways in. It is tough work. And I think that if you want to do this, it's just, you just got to keep going and not give up. And yeah, it's a challenge. It's a lot of work, just like anything that you want to do.
You said that you started doing some music production. What is that experience like for you?
Oh, it's so much fun. I actually, I mean, the hard part about it is that, you know, between the writing songs, co-writing them, then putting all my songs, getting them ready for the production, which I'm making my own demos, but giving them to someone to actually do the production part. But it takes a lot of time to do everything. So I want to get good at it and better at it. There's so much to learn. But for me, it's fun. There's a lot of mathematical things. So it's right and left brain. You get to be creative. I got to learn. I've been learning on my own actually, and just a little help. I look on YouTube and I want to take classes and things like that. It's very cool to just create your own music and go, wow. And I know I have a long ways to go.
So what is coming up for you in the near future?
My songs are going into movies and TV. They'll get there. Coming up is I'm writing a lot of songs. Like I said, I've got about I have 3 more that are coming out. No, 4 more coming out. 3 more. Sorry, of mine that are coming out in the next few months, once a month, and then moving forward, I have about 12 songs in the works, either me singing or collaborators singing. Also, I would love to find a young, new, fresh artist to write for and with, because that is so much joy doing that. And I've done that with other artists as well. And I'm looking for people, always looking for people to do that with. So, and I've got a nice little group of people that I write regularly with, and writers and producers. So it's real nice to be able to offer that to an artist. And I want to offer, you know, I think music is such a gift, and I feel like I'm so fortunate to know that I have a gift, and it's not me, and it's, I mean, I don't know where it comes from. I just feel like that I am very fortunate to, and I want to offer it to people. I want people to hear my music and laugh or cry or smile or dance, just feel something, because I think it's just really important in the world that we have music just in general. I think it's really moving. I think I went way off of your topic, but
it's okay. It's okay. So how can we best support you as you? How can we best support you as you try to achieve your songwriting goals, your music production goal?
You are so sweet, Stephanie. I'm really, really happy to have met you. I don't know
thank you.
how we got to meet, and that you've been supporting me by playing my music on your radio station.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, I mean, that was so right there. That things like that are so supportive to me. I'm gonna cry. It's really, I mean, it feels really good because it's validating, and we all need that. So what you're doing is wonderful. I mean, I don't know. I mean, support me, listen to my music, go listen to it, share it with other people. What I'm doing is joining different sync groups to meet music supervisors to see if I have something to offer them. So, I mean, if your radio audience out there hears my music and says, yeah, this would be great, or has any wants to write with me or any of that, that support, I think we need each other. And, you know, I will do the same for any other singer, songwriter, artist, whoever. I'm a teacher at heart with all of this. So, you know, I think helping each other, but I do appreciate you so much that you're doing an interview with me, and playing my music. That's awesome.
Great.
I hope it helps people.
So one more question. Is there
Yes.
anything that you would like to tell your viewers?
Listen to Stephanie's radio station. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Go listen. You do mentoring as well, right? For relationship mentoring as well, right?
Mhm.
That's wonderful.
Thank
Yeah. You're pretty awesome. What do I have to tell your audience? Thank you for listening, and support your local artists, singer-songwriters. I'm sure you love music, and you're doing that, and you know other people that are doing this. So just support us.
Yeah.
Listen to our music. Listen to Spotify. Pre-save music,
Yeah.
and share it. And if it helps you or heals you, please reach out to me and let me know. I always like to hear that.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathy, so much for being here.
Thank
Everyone, this interview will be on Facebook tonight. We'll also be playing at 7 p.m. on the radio station, so I hope to see you there. I will also put it on YouTube and my other social media platform. I thank everybody for listening, and I will speak to everybody soon. Take care. Bye.